Welcome to ASO Leap. iOS keyword installs. There are four main strategic methods for iOS keyword installs to drive app growth: optimizing Apple search ads, aligning custom product pages, integrating metadata optimization, and employing natural amplification tactics. These are categorized by compliance level, scalability potential, and long-term ROI sustainability. iOS keyword installs represent an optimal ASO strategy that helps mobile apps improve keyword rankings and enhance visibility on the App Store through targeted installations triggered by specific search queries. Specifically, this approach combines keyword targeting with high-quality installation campaigns to establish a positive correlation between search terms and app downloads. This, in turn, influences the App Store algorithm and fosters sustainable organic discovery. More importantly, a thorough understanding of its mechanisms and proper application of iOS keyword installs enables developers to build a solid foundation for long-term app growth. To succeed with iOS keyword installs, you must master compliant and sustainable strategies, performance measurement frameworks within the SKAD network context, budget allocation and realistic timeline expectations, as well as advanced risk management and compliance strategies. Additionally, applying appropriate analysis methods and tracking systems will allow you to optimize campaigns effectively in iOS's privacy-focused environment. Furthermore, gaining deep insights into future trends and alternative strategies will ensure your approach remains adaptable and competitive. 1. Which iOS keyword install strategies bring sustainable app growth? There are four main strategic methods for iOS keyword installs to drive app growth: optimizing Apple search ads, aligning custom product pages, integrating metadata optimization, and employing natural amplification tactics. These are categorized by compliance level, scalability potential, and long-term ROI sustainability. A sustainable strategic framework must meet three core criteria: adherence to Apple policies, measurable performance metrics, and scalable implementation processes. In particular, effective strategies generate patterns that attract genuine users rather than relying on artificial manipulation, while integrating seamlessly with the broader marketing ecosystem. 1. Strategic implementation hierarchy. Integrate Apple search ads. Leverage ASA data to identify high-performance keywords, then optimize natural presence for those terms. Optimize custom product pages. Create targeted CPPs for specific keyword clusters, improving conversion rates and user relevance. Synchronize metadata. Align app metadata with proven keyword performance from paid campaigns. Natural amplification. Build a supporting content ecosystem to naturally reinforce keyword associations. 2. What are iOS keyword installs and how do they impact App Store rankings? iOS keyword installs refer to the process where users search for specific keywords on the App Store and subsequently install the app. This creates keyword install correlation signals that the App Store algorithm uses to evaluate relevance and quality, thereby improving keyword rankings and organic visibility for the app. Specifically, iOS keyword installs operate based on the correlation between installation velocity and keyword relevance signals. When numerous installations occur from a specific search query within a short period, the App Store algorithm recognizes this pattern and boosts rankings for that keyword. Notably, installation velocity in the first 24 to 48 hours has the strongest impact, combined with post-install engagement signals such as retention rates and in-app actions to maintain ranking stability. 2. 1. Mechanism impacting App Store rankings. The mechanism impacting App Store rankings includes three main factors: enhancing keyword relevance score. Each qualifying installation through a specific search query increases the relevance score between the app and that keyword. Algorithm trust signals. Installation patterns combined with user interactions create reliable signals about app quality and user satisfaction. Competitive positioning. Relative performance compared to competitors targeting the same keywords influences ranking adjustments. According to research from App Annie's mobile marketing team in December 2024, apps with high installation velocity in the first 48 hours experience an average ranking increase of 15 to 25 positions for target keywords, while maintaining that position stably for the next 7 to 14 days. 3. Do iOS keyword installs directly improve keyword rankings? Yes, iOS keyword installs can improve keyword rankings through search install correlations, velocity impacts, and interaction validations. However, effectiveness depends on the quality and compliance of the implementation method. To illustrate, the ranking improvement mechanism operates according to the following process. 3. 1. Install ranking correlation process. Identify search install patterns. The algorithm tracks correlations between search queries and subsequent installations. Activate velocity thresholds. When the minimum installation volume is reached within a specific time frame, a ranking boost is triggered. Quality validation. Post-install metrics, retention, usage, reviews. Confirm real user value. Sustainable performance. Continuous positive signals maintain and enhance ranking positions. However, correlation does not equate to causation. The App Store algorithm employs sophisticated machine learning models to detect artificial manipulation patterns and prioritize genuine user behaviors. More importantly, low-quality installations with poor retention can negatively impact rankings rather than improve them. 4. How do iOS keyword installs differ from Apple Search Ads and natural ASO? iOS keyword installs differ in mechanism and sustainability. Apple Search Ads provide immediate visibility with full analytical control. Natural ASO offers a long-term foundation with cumulative growth, while iOS keyword installs act as a ranking catalyst with analytical complexity. 4. 1. Comprehensive comparison framework. 4. 1. 1. Analytics and measurement capabilities. Apple Search Ads. Full analytics visibility, real-time performance data, seamless SKAD network integration. iOS keyword installs. Limited analytics tracking, correlation-based measurement, indirect impact assessment. Natural ASO. Long-term analytics patterns, metadata-focused optimization, natural discovery metrics. 4. 1. 2. Cost structure and ROI predictability. Apple Search Ads. Predictable cost per tap model, immediate ROI calculation, flexible budget control. iOS keyword installs. Variable pricing model, complex ROI measurement, effectiveness dependent on quality. Natural ASO. Low direct costs, high time investment, exponential long-term returns. 4. 1. 3. Compliance and risk assessment. Apple Search Ads. No policy risks, fully Apple-endorsed solution, complete platform integration. iOS keyword installs. Compliance dependent on execution quality, requires policy clarification, potential violation risks. Natural ASO. Inherently compliant method, natural optimization focus, minimal risks. 5. What are the essential components of a compliant keyword install campaign? The essential components of a compliant campaign include verified traffic sources, transparent analytics methods, quality assurance protocols, natural pacing strategies, and continuous monitoring systems to ensure adherence to Apple guidelines and sustainable campaign effectiveness. 5. 1. Comprehensive compliance framework. 5. 1. 1. Traffic source verification and quality control. Verified publisher networks. Only use Apple-approved ad networks and reliable partners. Real-time fraud detection. Implement advanced fraud detection tools to monitor abnormal patterns. Geographic targeting accuracy. Focus on markets with real user demand and natural behavior patterns. Device validation. Monitor device fingerprints to detect artificial installation patterns. 5. 1. 2. Analytics transparency and measurement. Full SKAD network integration. Map appropriate campaign IDs and optimize conversion values. Mobile measurement partner setup. Use established MMPs for comprehensive tracking and analysis. Multi-platform data correlation. Maintain consistency across different analytics touchpoints. Privacy compliance tracking. Ensure all methods respect user privacy and Apple guidelines. 6. How should you prioritize keywords for maximum impact? The keyword prioritization framework is based on a difficulty opportunity matrix, scoring brand relevance, competitive gap analysis, and conversion potential assessment to maximize campaign ROI and minimize resource waste. 6. 1. Strategic prioritization method. 6. 1. 1. Keyword opportunity evaluation matrix. Search volume versus difficulty analysis. Target keywords with optimal volume difficulty ratios. 1,000,10,000 monthly searches. Difficulty score 30 to 70. Competitive gap identification. Find keywords where competitors are not fully optimized, creating opportunity windows. Trend analysis integration. Prioritize keywords with positive search trend momentum. Semantic clustering. Group-related keywords for comprehensive coverage strategy. 6. 1. 2. Long tail versus broad match keyword balancing. Long tail keyword foundation. Build authority with specific, low competition terms first. Broad match expansion. Gradually shift to higher volume, more competitive keywords. Semantic relationship leverage. Use long tail success to support broad match performance. Category diversification. Maintain a balanced mix of keyword types for sustainable growth. According to research from Sensor Tower's ASO intelligence team in January 2025, apps focusing on 15 to 25 carefully selected keywords instead of broad targeting showed 40% better ranking improvements and 25% higher cost efficiency. 7. How to measure and optimize iOS keyword install campaign performance. Measuring performance and optimizing requires a comprehensive KPI framework, SKAD network adapted analysis, systematic A/B testing protocols, and continuous optimization loops to overcome iOS privacy limitations and maintain campaign effectiveness. Multi-layer measurement methods need to integrate data from multiple sources. App Store Connect Analytics, SKAD network postbacks, mobile measurement partners, in-app behavior data, and third-party ASO tools. In particular, iOS privacy changes demand creative measurement approaches to maintain optimization capabilities. 7. 1. Which KPIs are most important for iOS keyword install success? Important KPIs are organized into 3 levels. Primary metrics, keyword ranking movement, installation volume, CPI, secondary metrics, conversion rates, retention, LTV, and leading metrics, impression share, center, search visibility, based on immediate impact and long-term business value. 7. 1. 1. Level 1. Primary performance metrics. Keyword ranking movement. Daily tracking of position changes for target keywords, focusing on sustainable improvements. Installation volume and velocity. Monitoring installation delivery patterns to ensure natural growth trajectory. Cost per install, CPI. Calculating blended CPI across all traffic sources with benchmark comparisons. Ranking stability index. Measuring keyword position consistency over 7 to 30-day periods. 7. 1. 2. Benchmark performance standards. Excellent. 10+ position ranking improvement in 7 days with stable greater than 40% D7 retention. Good. 5 to 10 position improvement with positive ROI and greater than 30% D7 retention. Acceptable. 2 to 5 position improvement with break-even ROI. Poor. Less than 2 position improvement or negative retention impact, requiring immediate optimization. 7. 2. How to set up appropriate analytics and tracking for iOS campaigns. Setting up appropriate analytics requires SKAD network optimization, MMP integration, App Store Connect usage, and privacy-compliant alternative solutions to overcome iOS analytics limitations and maintain measurement accuracy. 7. 2. 1. Comprehensive analytics infrastructure. 7. 2. 1. 1. SKAD network configuration and optimization. Campaign ID architecture. Design hierarchical campaign structures for detailed performance tracking. Conversion value schema. Optimize 6-bit conversion values to encode meaningful user quality signals. Postback processing automation. Set up real-time postback analysis and aggregation. Privacy threshold management. Monitor crowd anonymity requirements and adjust campaign parameters accordingly. 8. How should you set budget and time expectations for iOS keyword growth? Budget and time planning must account for keyword competition levels, market dynamics, and performance goals with realistic expectations. Low competition. $2-5 CPI, 2 to 4 weeks. Medium competition. $5-12 CPI, 4 to 8 weeks. High competition. $12-25 plus CPI, 8 to 16 plus weeks. 8. 1. How do costs and timelines vary by keyword competition level? Differences in costs and timelines based on competition follow predictable patterns. Low competition keywords allow quick wins with affordable investment, medium competition requires balanced approaches, and high competition demands significant resources and extended timelines. 8. 1. 1. Detailed competition level analysis. 8. 1. 1. 1. Low competition keywords. Difficulty score 10 to 30. Investment range. $1,000-5,000 for 5 to 10 keyword portfolio. Time expectations. 2 to 4 weeks for noticeable ranking improvements. Success probability. 70 to 85% chance of reaching top 10. Characteristics. Long tail terms, niche categories, emerging market segments. 8. 1. 1. 2. Medium competition keywords. Difficulty score 30 to 60. Investment range. $5,000-15,000 for targeted keyword portfolio. Time expectations. 4 to 8 weeks for significant ranking movement. Success probability. 50 to 70% chance of reaching top 10. Characteristics. Broad match terms, established categories, moderate search volume. 8. 1. 1. 3. High competition keywords. Difficulty score 60 to 90 plus. Investment range. $15,000-50,000 plus for focused keyword targeting. Time expectations. 8 to 16 plus weeks for meaningful ranking improvements. Success probability. 30 to 50% chance of reaching top 10. Characteristics. Head terms, popular categories, high commercial value. 9. When should you scale versus pause iOS keyword install campaigns? Scale campaigns when stable performance thresholds are met. Greater than 5 position ranking improvements, positive ROI greater than 150%, greater than 40% D7 retention, and stable analytics data. Pause campaigns when experiencing performance declines, cost increases greater than 30%, quality degradation, or compliance risks. 9. 1. Decision-making process. 9. 1. 1. Campaign scaling signals performance sustainability. Stable ranking improvements maintained for 2+ consecutive weeks. Financial viability. ROAS exceeding 150% with CPI below target thresholds. User quality validation. D1 retention greater than 60%, D7 retention greater than 40%, positive in-app engagement. Market opportunities. Detected competitor weaknesses, increasing search volume trends. 9. 1. 2. Campaign pause indicators performance decline. Ranking drops over 3+ consecutive days despite ongoing investment. Cost inefficiency. CPI increase greater than 30% over targets without corresponding ranking improvements. Quality concerns. D1 retention less than 30%, high uninstall rates, negative user feedback. Compliance risks. Abnormal installation patterns, policy violation warnings. 10. Advanced risk management and compliance strategies for iOS keyword installs. Advanced risk management requires comprehensive fraud detection, proactive policy compliance, diversified traffic management, and contingency planning to mitigate account suspension risks, maintain sustainable operations, and protect brand reputation in the evolving App Store ecosystem. 10. 1. How to identify and avoid fraudulent iOS keyword install providers. Identifying and avoiding fraud requires systematic provider vetting, real-time quality monitoring, behavior pattern analysis, and continuous performance validation to protect campaign integrity and ensure compliance. 10. 1. 1. Comprehensive fraud detection method 10. 1. 1. 1. Provider vetting framework business verification process. Confirm company registration, team information, client references, and industry reputation. Traffic source transparency. Require full disclosure of acquisition methods, publisher networks, and user sources. Technology infrastructure assessment. Evaluate fraud detection capabilities, measurement accuracy, and reporting transparency. 10. 1. 1. 2. Real-time quality monitoring system CTIT. Click to install time analysis. Monitor installation time patterns to detect artificial behaviors. Normal range 2 to 30 minutes. Geographic distribution validation. Track location-based installation patterns to identify abnormal concentrations. Device fingerprint assessment. Analyze device model, OS version, and hardware characteristic distributions. 10. 2. What are the long-term consequences of non-compliant keyword install practices? Long-term consequences of non-compliant practices include permanent account suspensions, keyword ranking penalties, brand reputation damage, legal liability exposure, and industry blacklisting, with recovery costs from $50, 000, 500, 000 plus and timelines of 6 to 24 months. 10. 2. 1. Comprehensive consequence analysis 10. 2. 1. 1. Immediate impacts, 0 to 30 days, App Store removal. Temporary or permanent delisting from search results. Developer account suspension. Complete access restrictions with uncertain appeal processes. Ranking reset. All keyword improvements reversed, returning to pre-campaign positions. Revenue disruption. 60 to 90% traffic loss during suspension periods. 10. 3. Which alternative strategies can replace risky keyword install tactics? Alternative strategies include influencer partnerships, content marketing amplification, PR campaigns, community building, and strategic ASO optimization that provide sustainable growth without compliance risks and create long-term brand value. 10. 3. 1. Comprehensive Alternative Methods Framework 10. 3. 1. 1. Influencer Partnership Ecosystem Micro-influencer networks. Collaborate with 50 to 100 micro-influencers, 10K 100K followers, for authentic endorsements. Content collaboration programs. Co-create valuable content highlighting app features and user benefits. Performance-based compensation. Implement CPI or CPA models to ensure ROI alignment. 10. 4. How do iOS 17 Plus privacy changes affect keyword install analytics? iOS 17 Plus privacy changes significantly impact analytics through enhanced SKAD network restrictions, increased privacy thresholds, reduced granularity, and stricter data policies, requiring adaptive measurement strategies and probabilistic analytics models. 10. 4. 1. Analytics adaptation methods. Probabilistic modeling implementation. Statistical models to estimate attributions based on available signals. Cohort-based analytics focus. Track user group performance instead of individual analysis. Incrementality testing integration. Geo-holdout experiments to measure true campaign impact. First-party data emphasis. Leverage owned data sources to supplement limited attribution insights. 11. What will the future bring for iOS keyword install strategies? Future evolution will focus on privacy-compliant methods, AI-driven optimization, integrated marketing approaches, and value-based analytics, with an emphasis on sustainable growth tactics and ethical marketing practices in an increasingly regulated ecosystem. 11. 1. Technology integration trends. AI-assisted campaign optimization. Machine learning algorithms for real-time campaign adjustments and performance predictions. Predictive analytics deployment. Advanced forecasting models for keyword performance and market opportunity identification. Automated bidding systems. Sophisticated bid management based on performance data and market conditions. 11. 2. Future-proofing strategic recommendations. Compliance infrastructure investment. Build systems designed for long-term regulatory adherence. First-party data asset development. Create owned data sources for analysis and optimization. Brand building balance. Combine performance marketing with brand development initiatives. According to research from AppsFlyer's mobile attribution team in January 2025, companies investing in privacy-compliant infrastructure and focusing on long-term user value demonstrated 35% better sustainable performance and 50% lower compliance risks compared to methods reliant on traditional attribution. 12. Buy iOS keyword installs from real users to boost iOS keyword ranking from ASO Leap. Buy iOS keyword installs from real users via ASO Leap is an effective and compliant strategy to accelerate your app's growth on the App Store. By sourcing authentic installations from genuine users who search for your targeted keywords, ASO Leap helps influence the algorithm positively, improving rankings and driving organic visibility without risking penalties. This service ensures sustainable results by focusing on high-quality traffic that aligns with Apple's guidelines. 12. 1. Benefits of purchasing real user keyword installs from ASO Leap. Opting for ASO Leap's iOS keyword installs provides several key advantages. Guaranteed ranking boosts. Push your app to top positions, e.g., top 1, 3, 5, or 10, for any keywords in any country, enhancing visibility and organic downloads. Real user-driven growth. Installs come from actual iOS users, improving retention metrics and algorithm trust for long-term stability. Comprehensive ASO support. Combine installs with app reviews and ratings to create a holistic optimization strategy that compounds growth. Global and targeted reach. Customize campaigns by country or keyword, supporting worldwide expansion with compliant, incentive-based traffic. 12. 2. Why choose ASO Leap as your provider? ASO Leap stands out as a reliable service for iOS keyword installs, offering 100% real user assurance. Utilizes networks of genuine iOS users for organic-like behavior, avoiding bots or emulators to ensure compliance. Guaranteed top rankings. Specialized service to achieve specific ranking goals with data-backed campaigns and performance tracking. Transparent and affordable pricing. Competitive rates for installs, reviews, and guaranteed boosts, with clear reporting and no hidden fees. Full compliance and fraud prevention. Adheres to App Store policies, including privacy standards like SKAD network, with built-in quality controls. 12. 3. Final recommendations and call to action to optimize your app's performance. Integrate ASO Leap's iOS keyword installs with the strategies discussed in this guide, such as metadata optimization and KPI monitoring. Begin with a targeted campaign on low-competition keywords to measure impact, then scale for broader growth. With ASO Leap, you can achieve top rankings safely and ethically. Ready to boost your iOS app? Visit ASO Leap at https://asoleap.com, iOS, keyword installs to select your keywords, customize your campaign, and start seeing ranking improvements. For tailored advice, contact their team to align this with your overall ASO plan. We hope you've had an enjoyable experience visiting our website.